I'm back, and it's time to review another movie, because it's Halloween and that's what I do on those days. Another one from this 8 horror movie pack. You know the gist, we've done this twice already. This time we're going to be having a look at Mortuary. You can't see it. I'm going to do the thing where I do it going like... You can't even see it like that. But you know, I've heard this movie is so bad, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to review it on my own. That's why I'm going to give my good friend and real-life comrade, Cat Icarus, a phone call. See if he can help me out here. Hey Catty, it's me, Sam. I was wondering if you could help me out with a review.
The phone number you are trying to reach is no longer in service. Please select...
It's a movie called Mortuary. Have you heard of it?
Press 0 to talk to an operator. Or press 1.
Well, if it's as bad as you say it is, then I don't blame you for not wanting to be in this review.
This soul's trapped in the screaming flash hole will never stop until...
Alright, take care, Catty. Bye! We're such good friends. So the film begins with 3 of the main characters moving into a spooky old house that doubles as a mortuary because Mom decided she wanted to look at dead people for a living.
Look, it was an opportunity. I had to take it.
Why yes, a lovely opportunity to scar your children for life. So they come to the house only to be greeted by this guy who laughs at everything for no reason. It's not funny. It's never funny.
Here. Might be just an itty-bitty bit of mold in the house now.
No problem.
Stop.
Up in here and there, and it'll be good as new.
Oh my God, we're supposed to eat here?
I thought you said this was going to be cleaned up, that you had some sort of prison work crew?
Yeah, we're supposed to get these prisoners, but they wouldn't let us expose them to the chemicals that are here. Can you believe that?
Okay, so the prisoners can't be here for safety reasons, but y'all will be fine. Trust me, it's gonna be great.
Why is it like a jail?
You mean the bars on the windows? I don't know.
Well, I don't know, maybe you should have checked into this before signing up for this great opportunity. Ever think of that?
Ouch!
How did you screw that up? So the kid decides to take a break from his unusually creepy house and heads into town to a local diner where he stops in to get a bite to eat.
Excuse me? Could I get an application?
You know what? You have a good aura. I'll tell you what, stop by tomorrow. We'll give it a try. You like it, I like you. The job's yours.
And a job, apparently? Like, you can just do that? Wow. Now I understand why people are calling millennials entitled. Getting a job is easy. So when the kid gets home, he decides that the middle of night is the perfect time to explore the cemetery located directly across the street from their house. That is some just prime real estate right there, I tell ya.
Look, it was an opportunity.
Why is it that characters in bad horror movies can't take 10 steps without tripping over stuff that no one in their right mind would ever be able to trip on?
Somebody in the graveyard chasing me around. Look, here, I found this.
Can I wear it?
No, and also, what's wrong with you?
Well, you know, it's a graveyard. We're not in a great neighborhood. Take a baseball bat next time.
Yeah, exactly. Nut up or shut up, kid. I'm a great parent. I give great parenting advice. So the new kid starts making friends with his future love interest and her gay friend, as these guys just keep being assholes for no reason other than they are assholes, and that's about it.
Hey, Mortuary boy don't know who Bobby is. Bobby Fowler.
Oh, that Bobby. How long have you guys been dating?
So back at the house, the mother is still unpacking all the stuff from the move, and the little girl is putting licorice on the graves because... quirky? So the mother's in the middle of exploring one of the tombs when she's called out by the town's local sheriff, who has the best lines in the entire movie.
Oh. Well, Elliot Cook offered to hook me up in that nursing home.
Cook is a blight on the city of Santa Lorena. The day he got elected to city council is the blackest day in our history. The young men bring their young women here because nothing encourages closeness, like a little fear. So I hope you understand that this setting is a natural magnet for young people. They play their games, make their dares, but always end up here. Together we can stop graveyard babies.
Could we get that line one more time, please?
Together we can stop graveyard babies.
You smell that? That's gold in the air.
These are so old. They're really old.
Oh, dang. Looks like they're going to Bone Town in the middle of an actual Bone Town. Oh no, not them. I'll really miss them. Wait, hold up. Earlier in the story, love interest was telling the main character about how the place is haunted by Bobby F. But he's not a ghost. He's there in real life. So is there no police search? Did nobody find him? Did nobody think to look in the tomb where he is hiding?
Hey, Bobby's still alive, you know. Yeah, he lives in one of the tombs.
If this lady knows, then why don't the police?
How's the embalming room?
Oh, they have like these weird things that you can realign the, broken bones. And there's a drain in the middle of the floor for all the blood and guts and that kind of stuff.
Can I see it?
No. Why would you want to see it? What's with this town and people being aroused by dead people?
2 bodies came in.
Bodies?
Please stop sounding excited at the prospect of looking at a dead body.
All right.
Oh, God.
That's Mr. Barstow.
I'm so sorry.
Mom!
It's my first embalming. I'm just excited.
I get that. You don't have to, announce it to the world, you know?
It's not your mom's fault. They were the ones who wanted to see the dead body, you dick.
Yeah. I say it's time for a little mood-altering substance.
You mean dank weed?
Good God.
How do you accidentally snap a neck? So wait, does she not know how to do this? What about all the schooling she apparently took?
It's the reason I went back to school.
Why would she come here if she didn't know how to do this? Why would she risk her entire family's financial future on this if she didn't know what she was doing? This was a terrible idea, moving here.
Look, it was an opportunity. I had to take it.
God damn it!
How are you screwing up this badly? Ah, great. Now the fungus from the Super Mario Bros. Movie is getting loose. Way to go. So the sheriff comes by to ask Jonathan about the fight he had in the diner the other day.
First vandalism, then babies.
I do hope he brings up graveyard babies every time he's on screen. I better not find any babies in here. You know, this isn't actually half a bad scene. The little girl seems genuinely terrified, and there's an air of creepiness that sort of hovers around it, which is punctuated when Jonathan finds the weird mask thing in the closet. If more of the movie were like this, it'd be way easier to recommend.
That is what you meant, right?
Right.
Right, okay.
As long as there are no dead bodies, okay?
No dead bodies, I promise.
Oh, come on, you were so excited last time.
Nice dress. You look hot.
So, apparently these two characters are still alive, but it looks like they're infected with the fungus from The Last of Us.
Holy shit! That is like some really bad shit. What did you get her? Look at, oh shit, get a broom. Call the ambulance, do something. Oh my God. What the fuck did you get her?
Big mess on the highway yesterday.
Oh goody, he's back.
He Just leave it to me. Well, it's good doing business with you, Leslie. You're a beautiful woman.
Okay, so everyone in this town just gets hot and bothered around corpses? This is normal here? This is fine? Oh shit, White Walkers. So all the relevant main characters come to the house for dinner and, well, things just don't go over too well.
Seasoned perfectly.
Mom!
Okay, things just don't go well at all. You know, I actually kind of like this scene. It's got some genuinely unsettling moments in it. It's kind of like that one scene from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, except in reverse. Because in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it was one person being strapped there by a bunch of psychopaths to eat dinner, and in this one, it's a bunch of normal people being trapped there by one psychopath, or, zombie, White Walker, fungi, infect, whatever. Creepy mom's creepy now. So they run outside towards the van in order to escape, but it looks like it's trapped by the moss, which, you were clearing off with a brush earlier. I think the van could drive through that pretty well, but oh no, the mom's in hot pursuit! Okay, so do you remember how in Night Shadow was a pretty boring, mediocre film right up until the last 15-20 minutes, and then it cranked everything up to a good 8 or 9? This film takes the last half hour and cranks it up to a 10. The characters all decide to run into the cemetery to hide because that's the obvious best place to hide, but oh no, not very spooky Bobby is continuing the chase.
Bobby got Cal and Sarah. They took him to the house.
Wait, you're still alive? But how did you... You know what, screw it, we're in the final act, anything goes. Here, let me grab this small child and scream, it makes sense, okay? So everyone immediately thinks that this blonde lady is infected, even though she is showing absolutely no signs of infection, and it would make no sense that she would be infected because she's not trying to attack them or anything. What?
But I am leaving. Stop it!
What do we tell? How do we tell?
Me!
What do we tell, guys?
It's the slime, you morons! Comes out of their mouths! It's in the blood, too! Give me...
What makes you think the infection has anything to do with the blood? Why are you assuming this? Where did you get this information? Why are you thinking this? Stop. No.
I'm not one of them.
Yeah, told you that! You got me! You got me! You got me!
Congratulations! You've injured one of your party members for absolutely no reason.
Do you feel like a hero yet?
Why are the fungus people making velociraptor sounds? Wait, so the fungus can just sort of like jump out at people like that? Then why do they need human hosts to infect other people? Why isn't it doing it right now? It's coating the walls. Why isn't it jumping out at them right now? I'm thinking again, aren't I? Okay, so how does this door work? They are pushing against it in order to keep the mother out, but then the door opens up anyway because they were pushing on it. What? I'm thinking again, aren't I? So they find out that the best weapon against the fungus is salt because apparently it works just like acid does. Also, why are you doing that with your shirt? So, guess you could only afford that one dissolving animation, huh? So Bobby kidnaps the little girl and, you know, I kinda like these sets. I mean, they clearly are one. I mean, you can look at them and they are very clearly a set that was built by someone, but at the same time, they've got this sort of like amusement-like charm to them that I kind of like. Wait, where did Bobby get that? Did he build that? Actually, if I can do a tangent for a moment here, how long has Bobby been down here? And why hasn't he been infecting anyone? Is he not infected? If he's not infected, then why would he be helping the infected? But if he is infected, then why isn't he infecting this little girl right now? And I'm thinking again, aren't I?
Did you see that? Fatality.
Wait, so does the fungus make them like really, really strong or something? But if they did make them really, really strong, then why didn't they break down the doors really easily earlier? Or is that guy's fingernails just really, really sharp and I'm thinking again, aren't I? So they come across what looks like a sacrificial pit as all the infected are there and about to throw the little girl into the moss, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Why wouldn't you just take someone who's infected already and get them to walk into it, or does it not work like that? I don't know, nothing's explained. Also, this redheaded lady is on a leash. Why? Also, I thought I should just let this scene play because it's the best dialogue exchange in the entire movie.
Shut up, punk!
This town takes violence seriously!
Beautiful. Perfect. Is there anything else this guy could do to solidify himself as the best character in this movie?
No more graveyard babies!
Hey, you kids, quit assaulting them! I will go to hell for my sins. So they managed to blow up the fungus and escape just in time. Looks like we have a happy ending after all. Why is it that bad horror movies from the early 2000s can never help themselves? And that was Mortuary. It's alright. Mortuary is easily the best film I've reviewed so far, although that's still pretty far from a solid recommendation. The final act is where it really gets good, with everything going crazy and sets that look actually pretty interesting, but the middle of the film suffers from so much of the blandness that a lot of really bland horror films from the early 2000s suffered from. Take it for what you will. The final act's interesting, but it's mostly kinda boring. So yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. Not god-awful, but not exactly something I can recommend. Still though, I'm kinda curious to see what else the director has done. Maybe he went on to do something really interesting, or maybe he did something interesting before this. Let's just take a look here and... What the... How?